Hello, my name's Huw Jones and I'm Curator of History at Leamington Spa Art Gallery and Museum. Today I'm going to talk to you about an object in the museum's collection which dates from the early days of Leamington's history as a spa town. It's the medallion worn by Leamington's Master of Ceremonies, and it was probably made around 1814. The medallion is made of gold. One side is enamelled with two laurel leaves and the words Arbiter Elegantiarum Leamington. Arbiter Elegantiarum means judge of taste. The other side is engraved with the figure of the Roman goddess Venus and the words Venus Decens, which means Venus the Beautiful. The medallion still has its original blue silk ribbon by which it hung round the neck of the Master of Ceremonies. Before we look at who wore this badge and why, we need to take a little look at Leamington's history. In the late 1700s and early 1800s, spa towns were very popular. These towns had natural spring waters which were believed to have healing properties. It became the fashion for wealthy people to stay in these resorts, to take the waters, but also to enjoy the social life of the town. The most well-known spa town was Bath. The little Warwickshire village of Leamington Priors had long been known to have natural spring water. Seeing the success of towns like Bath, local entrepreneurs built pump rooms and baths over these springs, and by the early 1800s, Leamington Spa, as it was now known, was a thriving spa town. It had several hotels, a theatre, baths and pump rooms, and two assembly rooms where grand balls or dances were held. Many of the fine Regency streets that we know today were laid out in this period. And this picture shows the Royal Pump Rooms, which were built in 1814 and which today house the Museum and Art Gallery. Bath had appointed a Master of Ceremonies to oversee the social life of the town. Leamington, like many of the other spa towns, followed suit. The Master of Ceremonies, who was often from a military background, met the wealthy and fashionable visitors to the town in person and introduced them to other important guests. He organised the grand balls, which were held at the assembly rooms and were the highlight of the social week. And here we have an image of the assembly rooms that were built in Leamington. He also enforced the rules of etiquette at the balls. This is why he was known as the Arbiter Elegantiarum, or judge of taste. In many ways, he was the most important public official in the town. We still have a copy of the rules for the balls at the assembly room in Leamington. Two of these rules are: seats at the top of the ballroom be reserved for ladies of precedence of the rank of peeresses, and no gentleman in boots of any description to be admitted on ball nights except officers dressed in uniform. The first Master of Ceremonies in Leamington was James Heaviside, who was appointed around the time that the new assembly rooms opened in 1813. Heaviside had previously been MC in Bath. There is a description of the badge of office worn by the Bath MC, which is very similar to the one we have here in Leamington, with an image of Venus on the reverse. Presumably when Heaviside came to Leamington, he had the Leamington badge made as a copy of the Bath one. Various other people held the post in later years, including Francis Stenton and Captain Stevenson. The most famous of Leamington's Master of Ceremonies was Abiathar Hawkes, seen here in this picture, who in 1838 led the town's successful appeal to Queen Victoria to have the word royal added to its name. I hope you've enjoyed finding out about this object from the museum's collection. Please look out for more Curator's Choice talks from Leamington Spa Art Gallery and Museum soon.